Every cell in my body vibrates with energy and health. Loving myself heals my life. I nourish my mind, body, and soul. My body heals quickly and easily. Isn't that we are beings of light having a human experience? Even though we seem separated physically, we are always connected to each other. And this makes energy healing work possible even from distance. You must be wondering why I am talking about energy healing on Thrive In Perimenopause Summit. Well, let me tell you that when you understand and deal with your health issues from an energetic perspective, the path to your recovery becomes magical. And with this, let me introduce you to our guest speaker, Kyra Lober, who is a magical healer. Kyra is the creator of Body Being, which is a body-centered pathway to healing body and spirit. She is a teacher and practices body-mind centering, CranioSacral Therapy, and Shiatsu. Her work is focused on creating physical and emotional well-being of her women clients. So, welcome everyone to the Thrive in Perimenopause Summit. This is your wonderful host, Sonal Singhal. And let's welcome Kyra and find out from her how her perimenopausal journey was like.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I'm Kyra, and I sometimes call myself a magical healer because I not only do sessions in person, but online. So I can heal you online in point of fact. Today, I'm going to talk about the alchemy of healing with a special emphasis on menopausal and premenopausal symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So I really love and always work with women who are in changing and challenging situations. So to begin with, alchemy is the process of turning lead into gold. And the gold that you are going to experience is the solution to your problem. The problem or issue is the lead. So that's why I call this the alchemy of healing, because we're going to transform your symptoms or issues into solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Let me begin by saying that we are bioelectric beings. So a lot of what I'm going to share today will be things you can do. So if you would do these things along with me. We are bioelectric, which means we are not only physical, but we are energetic systems. If you would just rub your hands together, get them good and warm. Excellent. And now just hold them apart. You may already feel that you're holding a little ball of energy or a cloud. In fact, in a moment, I need you to watch what I'm doing, but in a moment, I'm going to have you close your eyes so you can feel it more fully.
Okay.
And what I'd like you to do is just gently press on the other hand, but you're not touching it. Mm-hmm. So rub your hands together again. And this time, just close your eyes and just move one hand against towards the other and away, and you'll feel a little bit of pulling.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. So we are working with your energetic field, and you actually have crystalline structures in your blood that are responding. And here's a crystal. This is an inorganic piezoelectric generating energy, but we are bioelectric. Now, if you rub your hands together again, because sometimes it takes a little practice to feel this, I'd like you to take one finger and then make a circle. You're not touching the other hand, and do it slowly. Slowness counts. You're not touching, but if you close your eyes right now, and you will feel the circle that you're making on your hand. I hope.
Yes.
Good. You can even draw the energy up towards your fingertips with that one finger.
Mm-hmm.
And you will feel that you're actually moving and changing something. Excellent. You've done great. So we are these bioelectrical energy beings. And I often use acupuncture points in my work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you a couple of points that will really be helpful. One of the things people have or women have when you go through perimenopausal or menopause is brain fog.
Mm-hmm.
So in a moment, you're going to rub your hands together again, but
Mm-hmm.
then you're going to point your finger right in under your nose, above your upper lip. And so let's do it, rub our hands together again. Again, you don't even need to touch, but if you want to touch, you're also welcome. So if you point it directly in, straight in, so really, yes, you got it, Sonia. You'll see that it focuses your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If you point it up towards your head slightly, it clears your brain.
Is it?
Well, close your eyes for a moment and just feel it. So you point your finger, it's in the same spot, but the finger is pointing just slightly up towards your brain. And you'll feel a clearing. Perhaps it will take a little practice, but it definitely does this for me. You're feeling it now, Sonia?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And now you're going to focus that same finger. We can rub our hands together again. It's good to keep them warm because when you have warm hands, you've increased your circulation and your energy.
Mm-hmm.
This time you're going to, same point, but you're going to focus it down towards your body. And you will feel more present to your physical self in your body. Now we often, because we're on the computer and so on and so forth,
I'm feeling my like abdomen.
Excellent.
I'm feeling, yeah.
Excellent. Sonia, you're super. Super. So if you need to clear your mind, finger up. If you need to focus, finger straight in. And if you need to be with your body, focus, get out of your head, focus downward from that point. You are always carrying your body with you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
So you can do these kinds of things any place, anywhere. Now, one of the things that happens with perimenopausal is sometimes a lot of headaches. And a lot of that is because our livers are processing all those hormones that are shifting and changing. So I'd like everyone to take a big breath, put your hands on the sides of your body. I can't quite show you.
It's okay.
My little setup here. But take a deep breath. And as you let the breath out, press in. Now, this is very physical. Don't break any ribs, but press in. And then as you breathe out, as you breathe in again, snap your hands away. We'll do it a couple of times. So take a deep breath in.
Mm-hmm.
Press your hands as you breathe out. And then breathe in and lift off your hands fast. So that you're giving your liver a little exercise. One more time.
Yeah, so much better. One more time.
Breathing in and then breathing out. And then breathe in fast. You may even feel a gurgle from the liver. Mm-hmm. And I would say that headaches are also very connected to your stomach and digestion. So I'll make a suggestion, but it's not a physical, you have to go to the health food store for this. And that's, I really like something called Silicea. So it is a liquid gel, and just a little bit of it can settle your stomach. You know, when I was young, I took things like Pepto-Bismol, but I actually got sick on them. So this is just very calming, and it's good for your hair and your nails and your skin. So it's a really wonderful product, but I don't sell any of this. You'll have to find it on your own.
Can you repeat the name?
Yes, Silicea, Silicea. So that is a wonderful product. As
Like Silicea.
Yeah, you're pronouncing it your way, and that's great.
Okay, I think this is a homeopathic.
No, it is a gel. It is a gel.
Okay, so it's coming in gel. Okay. Because there is a medicine called Silicea in homeopathy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you could possibly use that as well. And the other thing I would say for, I'll just mention that when I was going through menopause, which was many, many years ago,
you know, I would like you to tell audience how old are you, really?
Yes. And I'm actually going to give you some acupuncture points for beauty in just a moment. But yes, I am 75. So, and it's one of my gifts, but also, of course, I work at it a little bit, just a little bit. So what I'd like to share with you is, well, maybe we'll do this right now, a point for beauty. So remember, we're always going to be rubbing our hands together, getting that energy flowing. But the points for facial beauty is stomach 9, which is right on either side of your thyroid cartilage. So you don't really have to touch, but you can do it energetically. But if you want to touch, it's also okay too. And instantly, you will look more beautiful.
Am I looking more beautiful?
And there is one other point that I like for beauty, which is a triple warmer point, and that is the triple warmer 2. So this is the finger for, the fourth finger is the finger for the triple warmer or Sanjiao point. And if you just slide to the very base, right in there is triple warmer 2. So this is an excellent point. Also for beauty. Am I more beautiful even now? Okay. And I want to show you another triple warmer point, which is, and this is for you women who have hot flashes. And this is actually a stimulating point. You're along the same line. I'm on that fourth finger and sliding back. And then you'll find as you go along a little divot. I think you're a little, yes, you got it now, Sonyal. Yes, perfect. And right here, it's a stimulating point. So if you're having hot flashes, don't just do this plain. You would imagine an iceberg on this point. Or you might get an ice cube and actually put it on this point.
I feel some pain there.
Oh! Well, don't press then. Just do it energetically.
Okay.
Right. Excellent. Excellent. Now, let's see where we are. So one of the things that happens in this period of one's life is more anxiety. Have you noticed more anxiety about things? So we're going to work for a moment with the vagus nerve, and it's called the vagus nerve because it's a vagrant. it wanders around the body. And when it's upregulated, it can give you, when it's stimulated, it can give you heart palpitations and more stress hormones.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from the brain, and it comes down and wanders through the body. But what we're going to do is rub our hands together right now. Rubbing the hands together, very important, getting the energy flowing, because there are a lot of meridians in the hands. But we're going to put our hands on our lower abdomen. And that's where the vagus nerve ends.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends there. And so when something ends, even a meridian, the endpoints are more sedating. So putting your hands there will sedate the vagus nerve. And I'd like you to just deepen your breath, allow your breath to deepen and go into your lower abdomen. Just feel your breath in this area. Now, you breathe 34,000 times a day, but you're not conscious of it. So this is a moment or two of conscious breathing. And if you breathe into this area, you will not only be down-regulating the vagus nerve, but you will also be nurturing your microbiomes, all those wonderful bacteria that help you digest things. And one of the problems, of course, during this particular time of your life is that digestive issues come up. So you're really nurturing many things, and you're also bringing your breath into alignment with your parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. You're bringing it into balance with your cranial rhythm. Although the cranial rhythm originates in the head, it actually is reflective all through the body.
Mm-hmm.
So just this little putting your hands on your lower abdomen not only alleviates your stress, will calm you down if you're having a panic attack. It's marvelous. So when you're meditating, or this is an excellent position to put your hands in.
Can you do this while sleeping? I mean, when you are going to bed?
Absolutely.
In the lying position?
Yes, and it's a wonderful way to relax.
Okay.
Absolutely. I would say that there are many things that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to take that moment to do them.
Mm-hmm.
And as I have to mention that I've just published, not just written, a novel called Adventures of Alice Wonderbar, and it's now on Amazon. So it's romantic, and it's a great summer read, and literally it became published yesterday. So
nice. Congratulations.
It has many tips about not only romance, spirituality, but healing, because I talk about that in the process of the book. The healer is, in a sense, a kind of fantasy avatar of my own self.
Mm-hmm. And I noted that you are writing your name is Antara Kyra.
And sometimes I call myself Antara Kyra Lober. Antara is my spiritual name, and I received it through guidance. And there are many things, like Antara is the name of a giant red star, and it is reputed to have conscious life. We have a journey with our own selves that's not only physical and confined to the conventions of reality, but there are dimensions of our intuitive self and our energetic self that nurture us if we get in touch. So for me, getting in touch with the chakras, and I'm going to take a moment, and just a little moment, to send you all a energy balancing by Zoom.
Wow.
But I will say that getting in touch with your chakras, And they have journeys to share with you, but they also affect your physical body when they're out of balance. So they have many dimensions. Do you have any other questions before I do this little healing for you guys?
I think we can go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have questions, but I don't want to interrupt this, because this is something more beneficial, I feel, for everybody.
Okay. So just close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone close your eyes. And I'm going to attune and send vibrations and energy and I will tell you that I'm just going to touch your chakras. I'm going to touch the crown chakra, the third eye between your brow chakra. I'm going to bring it also to your throat chakra. Many of you will see colors or have images as I do this. I'm bringing that thyroid also into balance for optimum metabolism. And now I'm going to add in the thymus chakra, which is not one of the regular 7, but we all need a little immunity these days. So I'm going to add that in. Yeah. Bringing it up to 100%. And coming down to your heart chakra. And this is the largest of the magnetic fields in your body, your heart chakra. Now, many women are overgivers. And what is really important for women is to learn to receive and to recognize that the love in you, the love that you are giving to others, is actually your love.
Mm-hmm.
And as you come down into your solar plexus, this is the center of your, this is the center of your personal power. We'll bring this into balance. Whoa, that's lovely. And now coming down to, we're going to add in the navel for digestive issues, but also for your connection to the divine feminine, the black space, which has incredible energy in the universe. The divine feminine connects into the navel. And now into your second chakra, sometimes called the second chakra in the major 7. We're going to balance your sexual energy and ovaries, uterus. And finally, the root chakra, your center of manifestation and grounding. We are creatures of the earth, but we are ascended creatures of the earth. And once again, I'm going to hold that light in your crown chakra. And open it out to the sides of the universe. Yes, way. So I hope you felt all of that, or at the very least that you feel more relaxed and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So Sonal, do you have some other questions for me?
Yes, I do. So, Kyra, you practice body-mind centering, CranioSacral therapy, and Shiatsu. I wonder what all these practices are.
Okay. Well, craniosacral therapy and the advanced brain work that I do is also called the wisdom of the body. And although the cranial fluids is mostly in the brain and spinal cord, it is reflected throughout the body. And this is the fluid that nurtures the brain. It's like blood to the body is what cranial fluid is to the brain. And so if you've had concussions, that's one of my specialties. This can alleviate that, or if you're having, or there are people with problems with dementia in the beginning stages, this can be very helpful. Or there's a sense of things not working or not clear. Cranial is a wonderful way to go. It's very gentle. All the different therapies I do are gentle touch. And some people need, to be pushed on. They think that the harder you push on them, but the work I do is very powerful without doing that. It works in a very non-invasive way. And I actually do vibrational acupuncture, so I don't need needles, although I have virtual needles, and I can use a gold needle or I have a lot of crystals in my healing room. So it helps me with my vibrational acupuncture sometimes to use these invisible but virtual needles. And all I can say is it's very powerful and it works and it transforms. My work flows between the highly intuitive and the very physical. And I come out of a background of being a dancer. In fact, the reason that I got into healing was that I was getting good reviews in the New York Times and the Plum Jobs in Toronto where I was living. And then I got something was wrong with my body. It took a year to diagnose, and they luckily forgot to tell me that it was incurable. So I got well. I mean,
and how you found out?
What?
How did you find out?
Well, I found out because finally I wound up. I've seen all the orthopedic people and surgeons and what have you, and nobody, and chiropractors, and it went on, and nobody knew what it was. And finally, I was with a sports medicine person who sent me to a rheumatologist. I will never forget that session with the rheumatologist. He poked and prodded me. It was so painful. And then he told me I had rheumatoid arthritis with ankylosing spondylitis.
Okay.
So, but they forgot to tell me it was incurable, so I got well. Throughout our lives, we get challenges. And I have to say that my last car accident was in a parking lot on the medication the doctor had gave me. And so I knew that I needed to find a natural way to do this. So I did. And I found these gentle touch therapies and explored expanding my consciousness and traveled on my spiritual path. And this winter, I'll be giving a Alice Wonderbar tour of India. So
nice. And where are you going in India?
I generally go in January, though I haven't been able to go for the last couple of years, but this year I'm going, and I'm going to bring some people with me. So
where are you going in India?
I love to go to the south. The food is a little milder.
Yeah.
Too spicy. I like spicy, but not too spicy.
I also don't like spicy.
And I love to go to Pondicherry, Oroville.
Yeah, those are nice places.
And then and to Tiruvannamalai, which is the home of Ramana Maharshi. But what I love about India is that for the most part, it embraces all religions. I know there's always some trouble somewhere, but
so So Kyra, these practices, this craniosacral and body mind centering, do a person need to come to you for taking these sessions?
You don't have to be here physically. You can, if you go to my website to the session page, you can book an online session.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hope many of you will do that. And, I've offered a gift, the Stress Busters Strategies, which goes into even more than I've shared with you now. And you will be on my mailing list and learning about many of the things that I'm into. And you can always contact me and ask questions.
Yeah, so just want to just a gentle reminder for our VIP subscriber that this gift given by Kyra is valid only for 2 months. So better make hurry and take this offer.
Yes, the gift I'm offering to VIP people is the first course in my Enlightened Healers program.
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't started yet, so it'll probably start in the fall. But if you sign up, I'll be in touch and let you know when it begins. And you'll learn how to do energy healing more for yourself and for other people and become a practitioner online.
That's
if
so
you take the whole program, of course.
Yeah. So, Kyra, I think you were also going to talk about importance of gut brain.
Oh, yes. Well, we did talk about that gut brain a bit because we not only have a brain in our head, but our gut brain in our lower abdomen, that's the small intestines and your large intestines, there are more neurons there than in your head. So it's, and so when you do that exercise or the activity that I shared where you are rubbing your hands together, warming them up, putting them on your lower abdomen and allowing your breath to deepen, then you are nurturing your gut brain. It's also known as your second brain. It's amazing that the body is built in a way that it has a number of different backup systems. And the gut brain is connected to your head through that vagus nerve that can be very problematic. So another way of downregulating the vagus nerve is to splash water on your face. Or I like to use those atomizers, with grape water and you spritz it on your face and you just feel cooler.
So keeping yourself cool and keeping your triple warmer energies balanced is the key. Triple warmer
Absolutely. So you have some key points that you can do any place, anywhere, except for that spritzer. And, you are already whole. You are already well. And your body is trying to support you in doing this. It is geared to bringing you in balance. So when you have an issue, just stay open to what arrives. The key to everything is awareness through awareness of awareness. So awareness of awareness. You're aware of hearing me speak, of Sonal being there, and that's being aware of something. But sometimes we need to be aware of no thing. And rest into just our presence. And when we connect into our presence and to the expansion of the universe brings us solutions, information, people that will help you help yourself. And I trust that I am one of those people. Thank you so much, Sonal.
Thank you so much, Kyra, for coming over and sharing with us, wonderful tips, tricks, and small things, but which are very, very effective and powerful for self-care and what the words of wisdom you have given to us about gut brain and vagus nerve to help us in reclaiming our health. Thank you so much.
And Sonal, just tell me, how was that energy healing for you? What did you feel when
As you said, you are just alone here. That's what I felt.
Okay, all one. So you feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
And well in your own self.
Yeah. And focus on my body. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.